B2B SaaS companies experience a 70% higher conversion rate when they have referral programs in place. It's crazy. It's a crazy stat. And yet, think about how many companies you deal with or how many SaaS companies you use. Think about your own company. Do you actually have a referral marketing program in place? You might not. Most don't. That's the crazy part. And so on this episode of Unstoppable, I'm going to walk you through the 3 principles that you absolutely need to know on referral marketing and how you can use it as an unfair advantage to grow your SaaS business faster. Intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Unstoppable. I'm TK. And on this channel, I help SaaS founders like you grow your SaaS businesses faster with an unstoppable strategy. Now, if you are new to this channel, welcome. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and that bell icon because I drop a video like this with actionable strategies on how to grow your SaaS business faster 2-3 times a week with the TK energy. Now, if you're already part of this community, if you're part of my SaaS go-to-market coaching programs, my people, welcome back. It is really awesome to see you over here. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to SaaS businesses, distribution is king. Distribution is the thing that matters the most, even more so than product, right? And if you've been a longtime viewer of this channel, I have over 200 episodes on how to grow SaaS businesses. And I would venture out to say about 80% of those videos are all about distribution. We go into other things like pricing and fundraising, but distribution is the big, go-to-market is the big thing. But here's the thing, when it comes to distribution and go-to-market, you can do social, you can do ads, you can do outbound. And what you're trying to do is be really great at all these channels, but as you very well know, and this is why this channel exists, this is why my coaching programs exist, it's really hard to differentiate yourself amidst all the crazy noise that's out there. Not just within your specific industry, but just in general. Trying to get attention out there is harder than ever. And so as founders, as B2B marketers, as salespeople, we're working really hard to get the trust of our future customers through these channels. At some point, you have to say, look, there's got to be an unfair advantage because we got to be able to rise above the competition. This is the thing that I think about day in, day out for all the SaaS businesses that I coach. There's got to be more unfair advantages that we can get all the members in our programs and our community. And so this is something that I learned back in the ToutApp days, and more than ever, it's true now. There's this one unfair advantage that exists still today in SaaS, maybe in other industries, but I like to focus on SaaS. It's referral marketing. It's word of mouth marketing. It's the one thing that marketers and salespeople and founders don't actually programmatically pursue, but when they do, they're able to actually grow faster. I saw this firsthand back in the day. ToutApp pretty much was used by all of Silicon Valley. And there were different tactics that we were using, but word of mouth and referral marketing was one of the key ones that really helped us go viral within a very specific group of people of early stage companies that were looking to grow fast. They were all running on ToutApp, and it was either ToutApp or Yesware. And so in this video, I'm gonna walk you through the 3 principles you absolutely need to know on how to leverage referral marketing and word of mouth marketing the right way so you can use it as an unfair advantage to grow your SaaS business. So if you're excited to dig in, go ahead and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It really likes it when you do that. And let's get into principle number 1. Principle number 1, I first wanna really explain to you why referral marketing is so powerful. I want to first dig into that, and I want to make it where you can use this to convince everyone else in your team, everyone else in your company on why referral marketing is super important, because this is the most important thing. If you can't convince people of this, then nothing else will matter. Then we'll get into the 2 more principles that will really exemplify how you can actually establish a referral marketing program. So why referral marketing? Let me illustrate this. If you're looking to grow your SaaS business, here are essentially the ways you can get attention, right? You can have your messaging, you can have your position, you can have your ICP. If this is you and your team, this is your future customers, right? So you can either do inbound, you can do outbound, or you can do channels. And if we were to break this down a little bit, you could do through inbound, you could do SEO. Through inbound, you can run ads. And through inbound, you can also do social, like LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter. And essentially you can run a set of marketing campaigns that puts content out there, ranks on Google search, you can post on LinkedIn, you can run ads, and essentially it will get you closer to your future customers and attract them and say, hey, here's what we're about. So much of this channel is about doing this effectively, right? And so much of my coaching programs are about the step-by-step process to actually do this. So we should all be familiar. The other thing you can do is you can go to your future customers. Instead of them discovering you on these channels, you can go to them. So you can send them cold emails. So that's what ToutApp was all about. And now there's so many platforms that do sales engagement. You can call them. So you can actually cold call them, which is still very powerful. And we have videos on this channel about cold calling. Or, if your deal sizes are big enough, and I know some companies that do this really well, you can FedEx them. FedEx envelopes have a 99% open rate, so you can FedEx them. And through that, you can get the attention of your future customers, right? The third thing you can do is go through existing channels. You can borrow the channels that other companies have already established. So you can go into marketplaces. We have a lot of companies that are in our go-to-market program that are in the Shopify marketplace. It's super exciting there. So you have marketplaces. You can also do reselling agreements. So you can go to some company that already has a sales team and a marketing team and say, hey, just resell our product. And the last thing you can do is you can co-market and co-sell with these companies. An example of this is going to partner with, say, Salesforce and getting on their app exchange and then giving them, kind of their tax, and then going to Dreamforce and co-marketing at Dreamforce and co-selling and working with their sales team so they bring you in on deals. You can do that too. Now, here's the thing. Through all of this, what we're really trying to do is, number one, we're trying to get good at each of these channels. It takes work, it takes effort, as we all know, but it's worth it and it's possible. The other thing, the biggest thing you're trying to do is you're trying to build trust, right? Just because you can put an ad in front of one of your ideal customers doesn't mean that they're going to trust you, which is why things like messaging and positioning is so important, which is why being relevant with a very specific ideal customer profile is super important. Now, here's the crazy thing. We're doing all this work through all these channels to actually figure out, hey, how do we actually build the trust, get their attention, stop them from scrolling and then become a lead or start a trial or get into a demo, right? That we're doing all this work. And if you think about it, this is why referral marketing is so powerful. You can do all these things, and as you should, so maybe not all of them, but certain key ones. We talk about that a lot, which channels and in what order do you do that in our coaching programs. The other thing you can do is you can go to your best customers. So if you're watching this, likely you have customers, right? You go to your best customers. So you go to your customers that are your best customers. They're super happy. They have some good ARR with you. They're likely going to renew. You go to them and you say, hey, listen, you probably know other people that would get value from the platform. Clearly you're getting value and you love it and you're using it and you're going to renew, right? Everything's great. Could you introduce us to more people in your peer group that would use our software, that would get the value? Here's our manifesto. You can share this with them. Here's a link. They can book a call with us or start a free trial. Would you do that? And in return, we'll give you a reward, or we'll give you whatever your structure can be, and there can be different things. The funny thing is, we are going through all of this here, right? I'm going to highlight this in red. We're doing all of this over here to build this trust with this random group of people that don't know us, when what we could be doing is going to, I'm going to use this as green because green is good. You could be going to this group of people who trust us, they trust us, we trust them, and telling them, can you go to this group of people, and they trust each other, and saying, hey, just introduce us, and that would be awesome. And you're getting value, so you really know how to pitch this, and here's a manifesto that you can attach. Boom, go for it. And this is the power of referral marketing. And it's funny because if you walk into a boardroom and say, we're going to do referral marketing, everyone's going to be like, okay. But if you explain it this way, when look, ad costs are going up, Google algorithms are constantly changing, LinkedIn is getting more and more crowded every single day. Not that you shouldn't do these things, but it's getting more competitive. But if you show all this and they say, by the way, why don't we just go to our best customers and ask them if they want to use us, and we go to these guys and they'll refer us and then we get deals. Now, when you go out there, the stats actually show not only are the win rates higher, win rates are going to be higher because this trust is already built, but they'll actually buy more and they're going to be more likely to renew. And people that get referred in actually refer more people. They're like, well, I got referred and I love it. I'm gonna refer more people. That's the power of referral marketing. And I know I could have just probably shortened this and said, you should do referral marketing, but I wanted to like actually exemplify this because this becomes a no-brainer all of a sudden. It makes you wonder why every SaaS company is not doing this. I don't know why, maybe because they don't know how to, but that's why we'll start to change this in this video. So that's principle number 1 on why referral marketing. Now here's principle number 2. Principle number 2 on referral marketing is that you can't just ask for referrals all willy-nilly. You have to think about asking for referrals at trigger points. Trigger points are the points in time, the customer journey, the different points in time in the customer journey, and they vary. And I think we cataloged about 5 different ones. Trigger points are points where customers are really happy. They have some sort of a moment where they're really happy. And you need to be able to do is actually ask them for referrals during those trigger points. And you definitely need to make sure you don't ask them for referrals when they're not happy with your product. And a lot of times companies get this wrong because they'll just say like, we should do a referral marketing campaign and do a giant blast, and they're like not really sure, and it's like conflicting with renewals. What you need to be doing is thinking in terms of what are the trigger points that happen in our customer journey, in our product, in our sales process, in our renewals process, in our support process. And based on that, we need to actually engage with them at the right time, make sure they're happy, and then ask them for referrals and make it dead simple, easy to do that. This is something we thought quite a bit about in ToutApp, and we tended to do it right from the product because the product had all the data on how they were doing. So right from the product, we would notice points where they would be happy, and then we would ask them for referrals or to refer this out or to share this or to invite someone else or to invite a team member. And that got that referral flow going in our actual flywheel. That's principle number 2, super important. If you're gonna do a referral marketing program, don't just like all willy-nilly ask for referrals, like no one wants that. Be a little thoughtful about it and think about the trigger points when you can ask them. Now, I have principle number 3, but before I do that, let me just pause here for a second. Are you just getting super pumped about referral marketing? I know like it's like a random thing, but isn't referral marketing just awesome? So if you're getting super excited, can I just get a yes in the comments below? Also, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It just really loves it when you do that. And by the way, if you want to dig more into exactly how to establish a referral marketing program in your B2B SaaS company, I encourage you to grab a copy of my SaaS Referral Marketing Blueprint. My SaaS Referral Marketing Blueprint, you can grab it at tkkader.com/referral-marketing. I'll also link to it below, but let's go to principle number 3 before you go there, because you'll want to know this and then you'll want to get the blueprint and really start to flesh this out. So principle number 3, and this is something that a lot of companies also make mistakes on when they're going into referral marketing, is they do something that is ad hoc. Ad hoc means, oh, we should do a referral marketing campaign. And you like email the whole list, maybe not based on trigger points, and you send that out, and then maybe 1 or 2 happens and then nothing. And you're like, oh, let's not do that ever again. The best companies that think about referral marketing actually think about it in a programmatic way. I think I spelled programmatic right. I don't know. Does it have 2 M's or 1 M? I don't know, but you get the picture. So you can either be ad hoc or you can be programmatic. Programmatic means you're not just doing this once, you're continuously doing it. So you're gonna keep watching for users that are hitting their trigger points, and then you're gonna programmatically say, hey, we should ask them for referrals. An easy way to start this is to just pull the data and run it every week or every month, whatever cadence you choose. A more effective way to do this is to actually use a platform that monitors all this for you. And by the way, inside of our Referral Marketing Blueprint, we give you tools that you can use to actually do this effectively. But the whole point of this, and this all builds off of each other, first, you want to actually help your organization, your team, understand the power of referral marketing. Then you want to map out in the customer journey at what trigger points people can actually, they're more prone to be happy and be willing to do a referral because they love you guys at this point. And then you want to make sure you don't do it just once in an ad hoc fashion, you do it in a programmatic way. And that way it's a true campaign that you're running, a true referral marketing campaign, a customer marketing campaign that you're running over and over and over consistently, so that people are primed to give referrals. And maybe they won't do it the first time or the second time, but by the 3rd time, they're like, you know, these guys are really serious about referrals and I love them and I still love them. So I will do a referral. I'll really put my reputation on the line and use the trust that I have with these people and introduce them. That is the power of referral marketing. So to recap, number one, referral marketing is super powerful because you don't have to work at getting all this trust. Not to say you shouldn't do these things, but if you've got a significant ARR base, you should go to your best customers and ask them for referrals. Do it in a manual way just right now if you want to start to quickly build pipeline. Number two, do it based on trigger points. Don't do it randomly. Actually find the happy moments in time in the journey of a customer and figure out what those trigger moments are. And number three, don't do it on an ad hoc basis. Do it in a programmatic way, in a consistent way, because a lot of times it's kind of like outbound emailing or ads. Like you got to see it a couple of times before people take action. So you have to be programmatic about it. So now you know why referral marketing is so powerful, why it's so important, why it's an unfair advantage. And if you do it, you can actually rise above your competition and grow your SaaS business faster. Now, what you may not know is how to actually establish a referral marketing program. You may not know what are the best trigger points. You may not know how to set up a programmatic referral marketing program. You may not know how to actually run the process or how to ask for these referrals. This is exactly why I created my referral marketing blueprint. Inside my referral marketing blueprint, I give you the exact steps you can follow to actually build out a referral marketing program. I also give you video training, additional video training to really walk you through all the key parts of the blueprint. So it's very in-depth. We're doing slightly different where this is like a very in-depth thing that you can just do referral marketing on. Whether you're a founder, a marketing manager, a VP of marketing, like you can use this to really, really establish a referral marketing program in your company. And so be sure to grab a copy of that if you really want to establish this, if you're serious about building a referral marketing program. Just go to tkkader.com/referral-marketing. I'll also link to it below in the description for an easy link, but you can just go to tkkader.com/referral-marketing. Now, if you got value from this video, please share this video with a few others in your company, fellow founders that you have, fellow marketers that you have. If you're part of a Slack community, a WhatsApp community, please share these videos. It just means the world to us. We put a lot of love into them. If you got value, also smash that like button if you haven't already for the YouTube algorithm. It'll mean the world to us. Also, I drop a video like this 2 to 3 times a week with actionable strategies on how to grow your SaaS business. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and that bell icon that you get notified every single time I drop one of these. And lastly, remember, everyone needs a strategy for their life and their business. When you are with us, yours is going to be unstoppable. I'm TK, and I'll see you in the next episode.